Okay, looks like this is going the right way. First time I tried to do a video on my new daily driver, I did it the retarded way. I messed everything up. I think it was practically upside down. I don't know. It was all messed up. So I'm hoping this is right. Ooh. Anyways, 1973 Super Beetle. Probably seen some of the videos of me repairing it first, so it's kind of hard to say. You might say, oh, it looks nice. Well, it didn't look so nice when I got it. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't nice. Bumper's not so nice. Can't find the correct one yet. Good enough. You see the ripples, and it's got some extra holes. By the way, front brackets, maybe the same. You cannot put a standard Beetle bumper on a Super Beetle unless it's an aftermarket one. There's extra holes. That was a really annoying fact to figure out when I was trying to do this. But anyways, so there you go. General outlook. I got a hood that opens. So actually go in here, and I've also buffed it out a little bit. You can see the patina of the old paint. I hate that. Yeah. Anyways, the paint on there that matches close enough. It's just a daily driver for now. Interior is somewhat original. Tear. Somebody, old lady had it, burned a hole in the back seat because she kept the battery. She kept the seat folded up all the time to transport stuff. She did a lot of Mickey Mouse and stuff on here too. She couldn't get the latch fixed, so she just Mickey Mouse this with a walk off a. Great, the screw fell down there. Anyways, I'll walk off a cabinet instead. How I'll get that out of there. Oh well. A wing nut of all things, because a wire nut, sorry, not wing nut, wire nut of all things, because that is how you repair a car, is with wire nuts meant for a house. I hate that kind of stuff. Anyways, pop the hood. Worry about that later. My hood works, so exciting. I've got a safety catch. Fancy chrome spare tire. Like I said in the other video, and never got around to reposting it. Never had a Super Beetle. Was always a Super Beetle snob, but I have to admit, I really like this car. Gas tank is still horribly small, even though it's bigger. It holds 10-11 gallons, but gets me about a week. I'd really like to go 2 weeks or more without putting gas in it every day. I guess I could just take out the back seat and put a ball haul tank like the ball haul guys do. Put a 40-gallon tank in the back and sniff gas all day. There you go. Fancy air induction system with a fancy box with a fan in it, so you can actually turn on a fan and have the heat blow on you. The heater actually works in this one. I was surprised. We never had one that would work. I guess they're too rusty. Even closes. Useless mirror. Luckily I borrowed the interior mirror. It was crusty and fell off. Running boards are rotten, but I got some I can borrow. Some of the trim is here. Some of it's kittywampus. Typical these vents that you can see. It starts here, works its ways in, doesn't get out, so it'll rust out there. I can fix that easily. I'm gonna fix it from the inside out. Tear out the headliner and repair it from the inside out. Got me some cheap taillights that are good, nice and purty. Found those locally. They're definitely 73 bumper since it's got the rhubarb. Now, as mentioned in the other video, something odd about this car. You won't notice it. Oh, let's go back fancy big pea shooter exhaust on here. I got this off Craigslist, pretty cheap. Motor's grungy, it's crusty and oily. It got some few leaks, but that's need to put a sending unit in it. That's why I cleaned it out to try and figure out where exactly it's leaking. And then I'm gonna say the oil cap. Yep. So the seal there I need to change in here, but might as well just pull the engine and do all the gaskets. Carburetor was rebuilt, but as you can see, all this white stuff I got on there and didn't quite off. I need to re-clean it. Hopefully it'll come off and didn't ruin it, because I cleaned it and I couldn't find my cleaner, so I used an oven cleaner, which does work good, but maybe it wasn't the best idea. Anyways, I made it harder to read this too, because this is the unique part of this car. You can't even see it anymore. Oh, it's also partially crowded, blocked, but it is a AB block. And for your own boredom, go online and search what an AB block is. An AB block isn't American at all. It's European. It is a 1300, which we got 1300s in 66, but it's a 1300 dual port. And yeah, it's not saying that somebody did put 1600 cylinders or something, which when I do the pushrod tubes and all that and reseal the whole engine and try and make it look prettier. Yes. What was I talking about? Anyways, yeah. It's a 1600 dual port. It doesn't mean that somebody didn't slip in, because you put 1600 pistons in a 1300. It's not like a 1200. 1300 is a thick cylinder, 69mm stroke, but it's a thick cylinder wall also. It's the same outsized diameter as your standard 1600, so somebody could have put 1641 pistons for all I know, because I'm not saying it's fast, but when you're used to your typical dual port 1600 being really gutless, this thing moves out pretty good. It's very surprising. You wonder if I have any vacuum leaks, because it's been rough and running a little rougher lately, so I haven't done a tune-up. One thing I did do is I had a Petronix already equipped distributor. I put that in there, and that's about it. But it gave me a non-melted air cleaner. I need to move this fuel filter, because that's what caused the fire the last person had. Minor fire, but still, minor fires aren't good fires. So, and I just noticed the other day that broke that, so I need to put a new in there. I'll suffer. Still, heater's still working, so what do I care? But anyways, so that is it. 73 Super Beetle. Nice tan. This color's a little less, as you can see underneath all this, that it's multiple paint jobs, but always the same color. So it was a little darker before, but I kind of like this color, so I might keep it this way. This door's got, you can see some white stuff on it, because I didn't quite get the rubbing compound off, because this thing was horribly oxidized. That's what's wrong with the back window, by the way. The only way to really get this off is hard work, and actually I was using the rubbing compound to get it off. Kitty footprint. Anyways, yeah, there you go. Look at my 73 Super Beetle. Oh yeah, I got something rare too. So rare, you can't find these in America. I can find a ton of them in Europe. Still got the rags from doing the car. ATS 5 spokes. I still have two 165 EV15 Kumos, and at least 2 more. It's fun trying to find these tires too, because everybody's like, A 165/80 R15 doesn't exist. There's no such tire. You got it backwards. Nope. It doesn't exist because these are original rims like that. Nice beauty rings, which they're in rough shape. Or I'd be keeping those, as these rims are only 4 inches wide. Now, I could go to something different if I want, because these are 5.5 wide. But 2 reasons I'm not on the car. Figure out what tires I want to use. And they slightly rub the strut ever so slightly. But you can't have that because it's not good for the car. It's not good for the heat and all that. So I'll have to get some longer wheel studs and that, and little 3/8 or something spacer, and put that on there. There you go. Look at my 1973 Super Beetle daily driver until I get the 63, which seems like never, but there you go. See ya.